Abusia mama kwa baso so the Bagana Politics Avenue so abusia mama yembumra yensemu se na no first time a wo hwe a no wa subscribe no wa share no wa hit notification bell no so amai nsem ba political headline so a na ye de bi aba abadum abusia eye aduboa ne lawyer attach akopie mo court eno da efa eye ne court case a ewo eye high court no efa eye amount of money bi a eye yesusu se afa eye aduboa ensase abusia eno do ema ɛyɛ EOCO staff a yɛfrɛ no Marshal Cromwell ɔno ɛyɛ fourth prosecution witness ɛde shocking document bi abɛkyerɛ court no a ama sisi ama Eduboahen ne yam ɛhyehyɛ ne yie paa sɛ ɛyɛ ade a ɔba bɛyɛ kɔ jail anaasɛ ɔbɛface ɛyɛ hard ɛyɛ labour abusua sisi a shocking ɛyɛ document a ɛyɛ Marshal Cromwell ɛde bɛto dwa ɛfa ɛyɛ Eduboahen no ɛfa ɛyɛ ne salary a ɔgye from 2017 up to 2019 ɛne nsɛm bi a ɔkekae sɛ ɛyɛ amount a ɔgye from that 2017 up to 2019 was 5,000, 6,000 and 7,000 sɛ every year biara na yɛto ne salary mu ɛyɛ 1,000 na onim ɛkwan fa ɛyɛ Eduboahen fa so onya daa properties a any amount of money ne ɛwɔ n'account mu nti ɔbɛ provide a shocking document bi de kyerɛ court no ne some evidence bi kyerɛ court no ma esi a ama Eduboahen n'aso ayɛ hyie paa ebusua mu yɛnkɔ tie nsɛm bi a ɛyɛ Black Rasta ɛde to dwa ɛfa ɛyɛ Eduboahen case no yɛba a yɛde di aka ɛbɛto am so.
Make him the boss of the national security. Yes, there was a boss, but he was the boss. He was the boss of the National Signals Bureau. And that was the heartbeat of the whole national security. He could make or unmake anybody on that landscape of national security. He was Nana Addo's poster kid. Nana Addo loved him like a day-old baby. He put him on his lap and burped him. Pa, pa, pa. Le, le, le. We saw it. We were told, as it was rumored, that he and Juan Anoche came together to steal elections for the NPP. And this is common knowledge. It's online. Anybody can go read it. In the days of Nana Addo, this guy was a king. He stole so much money, according to investigators. And we've been telling the story all this while. My brother, my sister, there was some money, 49.1 million Ghana cedis, that was supposed to be used to procure an equipment for national security, including a certain software from Israel to beef our security. And he was in charge. He took 7 million American dollars. In the days, it amounted to 49.1 million Ghana cedis. And he gave close to 10 million to the Israeli company. They probably sent him a trial version of the software, and he pocketed the rest of the 48.1 million. And he was spending that money nyafu on prostitutes. This guy, according to what has been told us by EOCO and the investigators. They are in court. His lawyer is Atachia. Once Atachia decided to run out of the court because he was so frustrated that the judge who was sitting on the case was probably not playing according to his antics, whims, and caprices. So you know what happened? He walked out on the judge, as we were told. Very unethical, as we were told by judges and lawyers that we are counted time after time. This is Atachi and his lawyer. He's fast becoming the lawyer of all the alleged thieves of the NPP. This guy, he was a minister himself. He's a smart guy. I like him for his smartness. But he can also be cunning. Find out what that word means. My brother, my sister, he is the one who has been following Edu Boahen. Edu Boahen was in court. My brother, my sister, today, and when they went to court, do you know what happened in court? Do you remember Frank Cromwell Marshall of the EOCO? This is a young man. He's a forensic expert. He investigated Edu Boahen and found out all the crevices he went into as the little mosquito that he is, and thought he was an elephant. This guy pricked him out of the skin like a tick. He pruned all his hedges like the wildflower he wanted to grow into. Jesus have mercy. This is the guy, Frank Cromwell, of the EOCO. Atachian told us that the day this guy will come to court will be the sweetest. He tried to put fear in the young man as an experienced lawyer, to put the fear of God in him. Thankfully, this guy smokes the same things that I smoke, name withheld. So he's always ready for action. Before you get me wrong, we smoke the criminal thieves. Nsuomunam akonfuo no. They were in court today, and more things came out. Hey, let me take you through the newscasts first. Fire. Watch this. Edu Boahen's average monthly salaries, listen, between 2017 and 2019, when this criminal thing allegedly happened, he took 5,000 Ghana cedis. Then he was paid officially again 6,000. And the salary increased to 7,000, respectively. 2017, 2018, 2019. Every year his salary increased by 1,000 Ghana cedis. We, EOCO, find it strange that he and his wife own such expensive properties. Leave it there. Apart from Edu Boahen getting 5,000, 6,000, 7K between 2017 and 2019. His wife was spending from fufu chop bar money that her mother operated at McCarthy Hills. How did they all of a sudden, fufu seller's daughter, guy receiving 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 between 2017 and 2019, all of a sudden own Mayfair whatever, a fleet of luxurious cars, including that Lambo that he allegedly gave to Shatawale, which case is about to erupt again. Jesus. The nation is interested in knowing, how did a civil servant whose salary was between 5,000 and 7,000 Ghana cedis, and to those who are used to the dollar, 5,000 Ghana cedis is almost like $500. Slap that on the wrist. He owns a fleet of cars, mansions, and even in this period when that crime allegedly happened, he had millions sitting in his account. How did he get the millions? And let's just assume that the national security gave to him for some exercises. Now let us see what exercises he used the money for. Sex with prostitutes he paid from Florida and other places. He bought prostitutes' houses. At least we know of one house. Hey! This guy owned houses according to investigators. He drove cars. He was most arrogant to people he encountered in the days because of alleged stolen money belonging to us as a people. This is Kwabena Edu Boahen. Now, when governments change hands, they discovered that this was what he did. Flip. More news cars. Watch this. Court admits receipts, purchase agreements, and photographs of 7 frozen properties linked to Edu Boahen and wife, valued at 1.5 million Ghana cedis. Haseda yonyame nedia. Oh, aseda yonyame nedia. Oh, aseda yonyame nedia. Chairman want to me Edu Boahen EOCO jail. I am happy when investigators are able, beyond all reasonable doubt, to push them into the cooler. All those who have sucked the blood of the Ghanaian sufferer to enrich their pot bellies. How did he get this? My brother, my sister. And more properties are being discovered by EOCO, even as they are in court. My brother, my sister, I want to close on this quickly. Can I take you to City News? Watch this. Edu Boahen's properties inconsistent with known earnings. EOCO witness tells court. And this is written by Hansen Ajimai. Today, 2 minutes, you will be able to finish reading the whole thing. Run it. They are talking about Frank Marshall Cromwell going in there to talk about this. An investigator with the Economic and Organized Crime Office, Frank Marshall Cromwell, on Wednesday, that's today, July 1, defended the prosecution's assessment of former National Signals Bureau Director General Kwabena Edu Boahen's assets, maintaining that the properties identified during investigations appeared inconsistent with the income investigators were able to establish. Now, the investigator testified as the prosecution's fourth witness in his evidence in chief, explained the basis of the prosecution's conclusions regarding the accused's income and assets. Now, during his evidence, he told the court that investigators reviewed Edu Boahen's salary records between 2017 and 2019 and found that he earned an average monthly salary of between 5,000 in 2017, 6,000 in 2018, and 7,000 in 2019. Now, the witness and investigators considered those earnings when examining several properties linked to Edu Boahen and his wife, Angela Ejay Boateng, during the investigation. Can I tell you more? Hey, watch this. According to Cromwell, investigators identified 7 properties at Mayfair Garden Estate. 7. Baku, poly, 7. A 27-unit apartment complex at Oyarifa, Del Size Park. 27. Bay. And another property at Dorchester Heights, Asokwarimampong, which were subsequently made the subject of freezing orders obtained by the prosecution. He told the court that EOCO investigators visited Mayfair Garden Estate on March 21, 2025 in the company of Edu Boahen, his wife, and their lawyers, where they confirmed the existence of 7 properties allegedly linked to the couple. The witness also testified that EOCO obtained payment records from Mayfair Estate, which together with bank transaction records formed part of the basis of the investigation. He said investigators traced a transfer of 1.5 million Ghana cedis from the account of BNC Communications Bureau Limited at UMB Bank to Advantage Solutions before the funds were transferred to Mayfair Estate, adding that the transaction corresponded with one of the payment receipts obtained from the estate. This is glaring. Cromwell further testified that investigators later observed payments made through accounts linked to Advantage Solutions, Vertex Solutions, and other companies. And another company that they own. My brother, my sister. And these days when I talk about this, I feel so repetitive. We've taken you through Vertex, taking you through Advantage, giving you check numbers, which amount went into what account, how Edu Boahen changed BNC into B.N.C allegedly, how he tried to be the smart kid, stealing from ordinary Ghanaians who are still struggling with flooding, schools under trees, no beds in hospitals, yet he fattened his pot belly, slapping one prostitute to the other. They were in court today, and it's clean. There's one lawyer in the world that I don't envy, and that is the bald-headed, in fact, shiny, bald-headed Atachian. He has a Herculean task ahead of him. And it looks like he's attempting to do what Napoleon couldn't do. To Edu Boahen, if you are innocent, may you walk. If you're not, may you join Sedinam Tamaklo, Ationu, Christine, Sharon at Insawam. May you be sodomized night and day. Whilst you are being sodomized, may you be crying, why? Dash. It's the black pot, aka Kukushunemo. And here we speak truth to power. Story. Sister, Ghana put Panama to sleep with a chill pill. Yes, barbiturates. One dose. Boom, permanently asleep. Ghana decided to spank England in the next match and said, be careful. Not again after colonialism. Behave yourselves. And even Bellingham, Jude Bellingham, after he picked up that award, he said, you know, I don't deserve this. He has to go to Ghana. My brother, my sister, the spanking was hot enough. Then we met with Croatia, and it was a 2-1 scoreline. Many said it was tactical in order to avoid a certain team called Portugal and meet with a drug nation, with all respect, Colombia. We all remember Colombia at the World Cup. One of their players scored an own goal, and he returned to Colombia with a bullet in his head. Do we all remember? My brother, my sister, I love Colombia. They used to have a goalkeeper who was extraordinarily wonderful with that bushy hair, who will jump in the post and use his legs at the back to hit the ball back. I saw all those things. So, Colombia. But when you talk about Colombia, same way Sri Lanka is noted for tea, Colombia is noted for the coca plant, from which we get cocaine. My brother, my sister, we are waiting to see Iran and America clash. That would be the Third World War. But it doesn't look like they will clash. It's over. My brother, my sister, Ghana is the most popular country at the football World Cup. And it's for 2 reasons. Aside the wonderful performance against England and Panama, hey, controversial things happened. The powder man. The English team believed that the Ghanaian team is using juju. They don't know how to pronounce it, so they say Jojo. But no matter how you pronounce it, it still works. The powder man, his name is Ibrahim Kailani Pa. Twice he blew this and things happened. After the match, children from different nations, people from different nations, they approach him and they want to blow the powder with him. Look at him. Kai dodo. Kai. Stoneboy's wife saw how popular the powder man has become, and everybody running to him to blow powder. The medical doctor decided, at least for a second, believe in the power of the powder. This is Ibrahim Kailani Pa, the powder man. Hey, can I tell you more? Fans from other countries are supporting Ghana, sometimes against their own country, all because of the wonderful controversies around the Ghanaian team on the field of play and also on the periphery, blowing magical powders. Watch this.
What's your prediction for the game?
2-1 Ghana.
2-1 Ghana. You're Ghana fan.
Ghana.
Oh, okay.
Ghana. Ay. 2-1.
2-1.
Same color than Bolivia.
So you're from Bolivia?
Yeah, Bolivia, yeah. Same color.
Yeah.
Same color.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. Cheers.
Good job, Ghana.
What's your prediction for the game?
2-1 Ghana.
2-1 Ghana. You're Ghana fan.
Ghana.
Oh, okay.
Ghana. Ay. 2-1.
2-1.
Same color than Bolivia.
These are American fans. Bolivian fans are there, even French fans. My brother, my sister, this is the scenario at the World Cup. Everybody is blowing powder. The Nima made powder. Above all, Kweku Bonsam claiming that he tied Hurricane. This is a dreaded fetish priest in Ghana. And he is a very good friend of this show and network. He told us he tied Hurricane and that Hurricane will never score against Ghana. And it came to pass. Hurricane himself confessed allegedly to family and friends that anytime he approached the Ghanaian post,
when I am a course so FA do Boahen case a work court no see ama do Boahen na so aye hie pa ama sisi ano eye Marshal Cromwell provide eye document and I say eye news a ashoke eye edu Boahen yie pa eni nchichemu bi a Black Rasta edu breye ebusa so subscribe and subscribe no wa share no wa hit notification bell so am then same by political airline so a ne de bi ababedum eda wase.